just picture, thinking, dreaming, scheming, reading, all in the late night, shaking, boiling, lacing, baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
And these interconference matchups are important, Kevin. You only see the club twice all season. It feels a little different. You want to go out and really put on a good performance.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, ran outside at the three with Ibaka playing the power forward. Money out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Perkins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocks it loose. Left side, Ibaka. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Steve was talking about, Clark, just moments ago about not playing each other often because they're in different conferences. And wouldn't you say that affects the way a game will play out?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, when it's an opponent you see so little of, there's always a filling out process, and I'm sure that'll be the case today for both teams.
Here's Anthony following the score by Serge Ibaka. Clock at 6. Here's Shumpert. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Oklahoma City now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that high in an opponent's building.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Cav, earlier I spoke with Derek Fisher. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Good, nice play there from Money.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Carmelo Anthony, 4th.
Well, there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. What else can you say?
As a coach, you want your small forwards to be aggressive in getting to the basket. I mean, that's a must. And with these players, whether they draw the foul or get a layup out of it, it's a win-win.
Now, here's Calderon after the miss from Money. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Westbrook. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Westbrook. 23 points for him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah. Here's Money. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. That's good.
Feel for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled.
The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Calderon kicks to Shumpert. The pass to Anthony. Back to Shumpert. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Money. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 7 points for Money. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Calderon. quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dishes to Plumlee. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Money. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
Yeah, that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
This is what I want in D. We're not going to double team anybody. Stay with your man. Contest every shot and limit all three-point opportunities. Let's do it.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First, three-point field goal percentage. And they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
McGarry's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good from Iman Shumpert. The Thunder leading by 5. To the inside. It's deflected. Right side Shumpert. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And Westbrook, here we go. And that one hits back iron.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Anthony in the corner, wide open. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Uncovered. The Thunder with another miss.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Kicks it to Shumpert. Back to Calderon. He feeds it to Anthony. He dishes it to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. Plumlee. The rim-rattling two-handed jam. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the score by New York.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Calderon. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shumpert up top. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The room service dime by Jose Calderon.
All right, everyone relax. Run your sets, attack the rim, crash the boards on both ends, and we'll be fine. Come on now, let's get after it.
So both teams changing it up here.
Let's check out the numbers for Carmelo Anthony. His last month of basketball has been fantastic, averaging around 30.
Fighting to change it up. The Knicks leading by 5. So the Thunder 5 right now. Money, he's in at shooting guard. Perkins is out there with Jones. And it's Durant, and it's Lamb at the point. Ennis kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Smith's got 5.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Money. Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players' cue. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Hornets had a huge game. He ended with 26 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Just a dominant performance from him, and he reminds you why he's so highly regarded in this league, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Plumlee dishes to Calderon. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And Calderon drops them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Here's Lamb. Jones trying to get open. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Lamb.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Calderon passes to Ennis. Poked loose. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert with the steal. Feeds to Calderon. The drive by Shumpert. New York moving it around. Nice D from Durant.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Here's Money. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Outside Shumpert. Pass to Calderon. He kicks to Ennis. Just 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. That is good. And it's 8 points for Amon Shumpert.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Lamb passes to Money. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Durant against Shumpert. Right side Shumpert. The dish now to Calderon. And the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Shumpert kicks to Calderon. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shumpert. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Durant. It's good. This game is all even. Durant's got 5 points so far.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
A moment here now to see some of the numbers for Russell Westbrook. 6th in field goal percentage, 14th in free throw shooting, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20.
And Steve, you touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a product of how hard he works to find those good open shots.
Calderon dishes to Carmelo. Anthony left side. Buries it down low. Anthony's got 8 points.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Westbrook passes to Money. Back to Westbrook. Launches a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I'll tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And I think another key will be, can they continue to knock down that mid-range shot? They've been very good here early.
And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a switch here.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Knicks lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The first thing is that we've done nice work immediately attacking whenever they force a turnover. That approach has to stay the same in half number 2 because the points are never going to come any simpler than that. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You set each other up with some really nice...
Now beginning, both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Money. He has it from behind the arc.
Now his outside stroke has looked really good today.
On the perimeter, Amon Shumpert and Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then there's Calderon. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York comes into this following a loss to Milwaukee.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Here's the screen. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Here's Money. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half. Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's Money. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
Oh, the signature Kevin Harlan call. Up high and down hard.
Calderon against Westbrook. Inside, here's Daly, and he slams it one-handed.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Perkins, the pass to Money. Back to Perkins. All sorts of time. That's good.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
New York leading by 4. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Anthony right side. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Ibaka, and the layup's good off the glass.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
The feed to Shumpert. From the wing. Rebounded by Money. Money's got his third rebound on the night.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter. That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
The drive by Anthony. Calderon dishes to Plumlee. Some nice passing by New York here. Shumpert, no good. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Thunder trailing by 4. Over to the left wing.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit. Not playing well in this quarter. Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
For Oklahoma City, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Okay, on offense, I want you to really push the tempo. Play at our speed, taking shots early in the shot clock if they're high percentage. Keep the pressure on the defense at all times. We do that, we'll have this game locked down in no time. Let's go.
We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games.
Now, they've been solid defensively, maybe a little fortunate at times when teams have had off nights, but overall, pretty solid defense.
Down low. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Shumpert. Clock at 6. The shot is off. Great D that time from Money.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The score now all even. Money's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Durant, the pass to Money. Dishes to Westbrook. For the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good. Anthony's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Thunder trailing by 4. Westbrook passes to Money. Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Calderon with it. Westbrook picks him up. Calderon kicks to Anthony. The pass to Plumlee. Puts up the baby hook. And again, it's New York. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 13. Pass to Money. Good on the shot. Money's got 23 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. Here's Plumlee, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
So both teams making some changes here.
That's the way to work on D.
As they have, you know you've got a good...
It's go time. Check in.
And it's Ennis in for Hardaway. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Ennis sets the screen for Anthony. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Hardaway's checked in for New York. Perry Jones is checked in for Oklahoma City. Money comes in for Russell Westbrook. Lamb passes to McGarry. Three-pointer. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Money. Money's got 9 points now in just the second half. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith outside. He feeds it to Hardaway. Kicks it to Anthony. Back to Hardaway. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
So let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
For three. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Tune in this Wednesday night, December 7th. Chris Bosh.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Here's Smith. Taking a look at the Thunder. Baca at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Jeremy Lamb out there with Money, and it's Jones in at the small forward. Smith kicks to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Here's Anthony, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Free throw drops for Lamb. The Knicks making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's New York with it. A 2-point game. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, no doubt the Milwaukee fans want to see the Bucks take that game.
Anthony. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Melo having a terrific game. 8 rebounds, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
And the Knicks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Kevin Durant's checked in for Perry Jones. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Ibaka, the pass to Money. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Money's got 31.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. It's Anthony with the drive.
Shooting for New York.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Knicks making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Passes it to Money. Powered down. The jam.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Westbrook against Calderon. To the middle. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 14 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
No good for money. The Knicks leading by 4. Goes up.
Oh, get it! Watch out now. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Ibaka, no luck.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice.
They grabbed their own miss. Thunder trailing by 6. Durant, the pass to Money. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's intercepted. Durant with a wide open look. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Calderon against Westbrook. Here's Daly. No good. Ibaka with some nice D.
He was right up tight on him on that attempt. Terrific D to throw off the shot.
And he did it without making too much contact and getting the officials' attention either. Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Baseline try, and that one's good. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wide open look for Durant, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Back to Shumpert. He dishes it to Calderon. Shoots the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Here's Money, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. The Knicks with the lead. Outside jumper. Feeds it to Carmelo. He kicks to Calderon. New York moving the ball around. Shumpert dishes to Carmelo. That drops. Anthony's got 18 points now here in the second half.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Durant, the pass to Money. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Let's go, Knicks!
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Plays out.
Here's Calderon. Good D by Westbrook. Thunder have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Money. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For New York, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Anthony kicks to Plumlee. Here's Calderon. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Outside Durant to take the lead. It's rebounded by New York. It's tipped, hit his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. Just a tiny lead for him.
Yeah, but a chance to make it grow here.
Here's Anthony. And again, it's New York.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Durant takes a three. And it's good. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Anthony with it, guarded now by Durant. Calderon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Calderon. 10 points and 7 assists.
He has been fundamentally sound today, making great passes and knocking down his free throws.
And guys, those are 2 things they've really needed from him. Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner. Tight as me in an airport laboratory.
Money passes to Westbrook. Here's Money. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Calderon dishes to Plumlee. To the paint. Shot is no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Money. Money!
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right
now. Oklahoma City's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Back to Durant. Can't get the 3 to fall. Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Anthony against Ibaka. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on him. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
I'll tell you what, once he gets going like this, forget about it.
Steve, I mean, you've been there. Every time he touches the arm, he's looking to score.
Time expires and we're go. Start of overtime just above as they get ready for the jump ball. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Smith outside. Here's Daly. They get it again. Smith outside. The three-pointer no good. Oklahoma City shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. The shot's good from Money.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
New York trailing. Calderon with it. Now the dish to Carmelo. From the line. Jump shot is good that time. Anthony's got 34 points.
And he's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
And here's Westbrook. There's a screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 21 points in the game.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
Westbrook against Calderon. Smith drives in. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Westbrook against Calderon. Westbrook with the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Anthony kicks to Plumlee. New York moving it around. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Durant. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Durant's running. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
And you just cannot afford to give up plays like that at this stage of a tight ball game, guys.
Calderon passes to Anthony. Taylor, defended by Ibaka. Plumlee dishes to Carmelo. That's good. Anthony's got 36.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook passes to Money. Lets it go from the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 44 points for Money.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. Connects! And he has got them to within 2 points.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
Thunder have gone 5 of 6 in the field here in overtime. So far, they are rolling. Here's Money. Knocks down the 3.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Hooked away. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. The drive by Anthony. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, those were massive foul shots right there. It's down to a 1-possession game.
The Thunder have gotten themselves off to a terrific start here in overtime, hitting 6 of their first 7 shots. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Money. It's in!
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. New York, no good that time either. And now we've got the intentional foul. Now Durant. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Calderon for three. Buries it from outside. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake got through. A lot of times you can just go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. Yo, I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills, you know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.